It wasn't Shine. It was Puffy. He shot me in the face.
Well, like shot
Julius.
Right, so all right.
I mean, not Puffy, she said Shine shot Julius, like the other guy, Julius, like he shot him.
Like so. Well, all right. Well, okay. We're gonna go ahead and lock Shine up.
Yeah. Well, keep Shine off the streets.
Where's we have to go?
Well, one of the most classic moments that we've always talked about on our Arsenio Hall show is the last episode where they bring out literally damn near everybody in rap. Like at the time, I think the only couple, maybe only 4 rappers that were prominent at the time that didn't make it. But and Arsenio Hall tells a story about who set this up. We're gonna check this out right now.
Not an interview, but the coolest thing anyone's ever done for me was done by Queen Latifah. Called me on the phone and she said, "Can I produce a segment?" Yeah, you Queen Latifah. Come on, Dana, what is it? I can't tell you. I just need you to hook me up with one of your producers and let me do this and stay out of it. I said, okay. She called 20 rappers and talked them into coming to my show to say thank you to me before I left.
Said it from the east, Joe said it from the east. 5 years on the set, now it's time to say free.
I be hating sucking MCs, and you sucking niggas. Posing like you're hard when we know you're damn hard. What you figure?
Ooh, what's it gonna do? When you see the full snakes come through. Wu-Tang Clan off the head front. Most niggas get blown out the phone for Jake Miller.
A mastermind of our rhymes, a mastermind of our time. With these gangster lines.
Yes, KRS Arsenio, you are the better man. We can never ever check David Letterman. So we coming in a place right now. Yo, man, Ryan, show him how. Check it out. Check it out. Yo.
All right, Stacey, you can go first this time.
I love Queen Latifah with all my heart. Like, you know, she's like a personal hero for me. And the fact that she was like, hey, let me do something for you real quick. Like, that's just dope as fuck. Like, and there's also, it's a, I can't remember the word. My mind just went blank. There's a word that I want to use, but for her to be able to have that pull, right? To be able to make those phone calls.
I mean, low key, she was managing probably about half of the motherfuckers through Flavor Unit.
Right. But again, it's the fact that she calls and they were like, "Oh, you need me to do what?" Because that's that respect, right? That they have for her, and knowing it ain't gonna be no shit. Like, hey, they got producing this with blood. This is a great thing. She can come and niggas came out. And so aside from it being an amazing going away, like a crazy memorable moment, but knowing that she's the one who called, like he didn't ask for it, right? Like we knew it happened. We didn't know how. I honestly figured like the producers did it. It was his idea or whatever. But that she was like, hey, let me
it did feel like it was a shock the way he looked, even though like when he was like, yeah, we finna shut it down, and then they just start rapping. And he was like, what the fuck? Like, I think he did not know. That I always knew he didn't know. I just thought maybe the producers from the show just set this up. But like you said, Dana doing it, next level.
He's like, yeah, I mean, that's again, like it's that kudos to her of having those relationships, being that the kind of person, again, who has those connections, can make those calls. And she only made a call 2 or 3 people and they started calling other folks.
Yeah, they was like, hey, come on, Arsenio.
Right. Like she may have only had to call 2 or 3 folks. And then she's like, she might be like, hey, start calling people and see what we can do and who all can get there and yada, yada, yada. So that's fucking, I mean, she's amazing. And she created something that we will talk about forever.
Yeah, because not a lot of shows do that. Like even, I don't even think 106 in Park had like a farewell. I mean, not with no freestyle, but you know, like a farewell type show.
They just went off.
Yeah. And then they tried to bring it back, but it just didn't work. Like, with the what was the Yo MTV Raps? That last episode, had all the rappers on it.
Yeah.
Did the Basement have a last episode?
Nah, it kind of just went off, and then they switched hosts.
Yeah,
As I say, I don't think BET never really had one, unless it was like back in the Joe Claire days. Before
I don't think they just disappeared too. Joe Claire and Big Lex just disappeared too.
BET just always tried to revamp, just revamp.
And they were scared to have a lot of media companies are scared to have last episode with artists or people because they think they're gonna go on there wilding out for the last episode and like say something crazy or do something. Particularly, I know on radio and TV, like live TV, they normally don't like you to get a last one because they think you might go in there and be, like Arsenio Hall having Louis Farrakhan as a guest on your last season.
Yeah, that's when they said, "Oh no."
But he said he already knew that he was his last.
Yeah, he knew. Like, so it's like I'm going. Like, if I'm going out,
he was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna bring Farrakhan."
Like, if I'm going out,
Hey, this cool ass Scott from the I Love 90s Music Podcast. Hit that subscribe button right now. Like it on the SOLC Network. You finna get all the real deal on the 90s, the 2000s, and the splash of that 80s. Do it right now, man, and I'll be your friend.